Hello, those of you that's watching for your Gemini. So this is intended, the idea was created by cross watchers. I was like, okay, so a lot of people cross watch for their person. So this is for you that have a lover, long-term relationship, commitment, maybe an ex, maybe just a booty call. Who knows what your situation is. But this is for relationship, for love. And this is how your Gemini, how they view you, their thoughts about you, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you. Now, do remember that this could be Gemini in sun, moon, or rising, possibly even their Venus sign, okay? So the first cards I'm going to use are from the Arcanum Tarot for their thoughts regarding you. Now, remember, not everybody's going to resonate with this message. Only take the parts that you resonate with. If you do, that's great. That's wonderful. If not, you might want to look at their sun, moon, rising, or Venus, whichever one that you tend to get more, messages from. I know lots of times from my divine masculine, I look up his moon sign because we're both Cancers. Okay. Lots of times I'll watch a reading for a Cancer. I'm like, wait, talking about me? Or are you talking about them? You talking about me? You talking about him? Which one? Okay, so how does your Gemini see you? So we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, that's the earth energy. They see you as someone who's very grounded, very stable, someone who has worked very hard to progress to the king energy that you are. Whether you're a masculine or feminine watching this, they view you as someone who's worked hard to get where you are. You may be someone who has a very good, steady career. Maybe educated. Whatever you did to get where you are now, they see that you did that yourself. You're not afraid to put the hard work into commitment and relationships. You're not afraid to put the hard work into everything you do. You recognize that you have to put everything in. We have the Moon card. So the moon is a water energy. It does have to do, lots of times people say Pisces, sometimes it's Cancer, it's kind of in between. But the point of the moon card is there's several things. First of all, has to do with cycles, has to do with divine timing, has to do with deep feelings, things that are hidden and not yet expressed, okay? And we have the Sun card. So they see you as this positive ray of light into their life. They may not express that yet, but they see you as someone who's made their life better. You're their light in the darkness. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So there is the King here and the Queen. You may be divine counterparts, twin flames, high-level soulmates. Queen of Pentacles is the motherly type. She's very nurturing, very warm and generous. She takes care of others. And it's over the Fool. So the Fool has to do with, a type of innocence, a type of purity about them, naivety sometimes, but mostly it represents that pure desire to take that leap of faith. So they see you as someone, they think of you as, first of all, their counterpart. They see you as their wifey or their husband type person, the one they always wanted. They do see you as someone who may not express their feelings and emotions and thoughts very often, at least not with them. And if that's not the case, it may have to do with the fact that they see you as someone that the feelings just go really deep, and that everything has to happen in its time. Everything will happen in due course. And in the meantime, they just have positive vibes about you. They have positive thoughts. You bring joy to their life. when they're depressed or moody, whatever it may be. You know, Geminis tend to be called the twin because they're kind of back and forth. Some of them have this like bipolar energy about them, but when they're not in their good moods and when they're kind of dark, you kind of bring that sunshine into them, kind of make them blues go away. So I'm going to use these cards by Bridget Rowe, Divine Essentials, called the Masculine Madness cards. Now, don't worry. If you are a feminine, or if your person is a feminine, just take this how it resonates. I'm using them as intuitive oracle, just for clarifiers. So, to clarify the King of Pentacles. So we have studying, body, mind, soul, exploring every inch of you. Again, that goes back to that putting the work in. They see you as someone who knows everything about them because you've studied them. You've put that work into getting to know them and this connection. To clarify the moon card, we have contemplating. I have so much going on inside, I don't know what to do. Of course, that has to do with those deep hidden emotions, things that's not expressed. They think that you just have a lot going on in your mind, and maybe that's why you haven't expressed things to them like like they think maybe you would. To clarify the Sun card, let's see here. For the Sun card, well, 2 cards pulled out. The first one was seduction. I fantasize about you every night. So, of course, when they go to bed, they may be raising those endorphins, if you know what I mean. And intimacy. I'm ready to open my heart. 888. So, yeah, you're in their thoughts most definitely when they are doing the little jacking. I'm just not going to go any further than that. For a final, I can't. This is supposed to be PG rated. PG-13, so let's pull a couple of these Lovers Oracle cards for how your Gemini is thinking about you. So we have this beautiful card here. Look at that beautiful flow. Okay. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. But what I'm sensing is they're really thinking about seducing you slowly. It's a slow, smooth seduction here. What else? One more card. So we have this one, this beautiful card here. It says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So again, they see you as someone who stands in their power. That just has to do with that radiant sun card. Another thing, I did point out the King and Queen of Pentacles. What I didn't think to point out, but the Spirit is just now telling me to point out to you, we have the sun and the moon. Okay, the moon representing the divine feminine energy, the moon representing the divine masculine energy, the negative, the positive aspects within ourselves. So they see you as someone who's balanced. They also see you as their divine counterpart, that person that forgive me for saying this, but the person that completes them. Oh, yuck. I hate that terminology because truth is we're complete in ourselves. Never forget that. Okay. So next I'm going to look and see into their feels. The Gemini's feelings for you. And I'm going to use the Enchanted Love Tarot deck to look at their feelings, see how they're feeling about you. How does your Gemini feel about you? Okay. Oh, how do they feel? We have the Ace of Roses. That's the Ace of Wands, of fire energy. Very fire, very passionate. I love this picture. Usually with the Ace of Wands, I see like a heart-on, or they want to offer their big stick or whatever. But with this, it's just like, it's the blossoming rose, right? It's so beautiful. It's so passionate. Has a beautiful fragrance, okay? And then we have the moon again. We have the moon from a different deck. It says fear. I always take the moon, especially when it comes to feelings, that they haven't expressed those feelings. They have these hidden emotions, okay? And then we also have, let's see, one more card. We have the Princess of Wings, the Princess of Swords and air energy, the Messenger. So, how they feel. They feel, the Princess of Wings, to me that has to do with logic. I'm really sensing this person is really stuck in between their logic and their passion, their heart, their desire, and deciding, what should I do? You know. So to get some clarifiers, I'm going to use these Journey of Love Union cards by Bridget Rowe, Divine Essentials. I have a lot of her cards. I have a lot of other people's cards too, but I use them for different types of readings. Okay, so to clarify the Ace of Roses, this passionate card here. So, we have the number 26, Seduction. I wanted you the moment I saw you. Okay, so that's, yes, not only is it blossoming, it's a beautiful fragrance, blah, blah, blah. But again, with the Ace of Wands, we have him offering his big stick. He wants to seduce you, say, hey, baby, I got something for you. And then to clarify the 18, the Moon card, we have number 2. Partnership. It's always been you. So what they haven't told you, they've desired you always. It says from the moment I saw you. From the moment they met you, they've always wanting to. Okay, they've always wanted you. They've always wanted to be with you. They think about you all the time. Princess of Wings, the Messenger. So to clarify that one, we have the number 5. Emotional changes. Dive into the depths with me. So they're wanting, it's like they're wanting to give you a message of all these feelings for you. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull 2 cards from the Romance Angels Oracle cards for some final clarifiers in their feelings. So, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, they're trying to stay positive. They're trying to be able to move forward with this. They're wanting to give you that message. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So, it's like, when you start a relationship, you're first attracted to each other. And then you have to be very careful how it progresses. Lust or love. And it usually starts, most romantic relationships starts with the attraction, the lust. And it's like they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to progress this into a romantic type of love. And I don't feel like it's love yet with y'all that resonate with this group. I just sense that it's more of a wanting to get there, wanting to put that work in, wanting to actually grow and build a love with you. But they're not entirely in love with you yet. So what is their intended actions with you? What is Gemini's intended actions? It's Gemini's intended action. So for their intentions, I'm using the Beginner's Tarot deck. I don't have a box for this one to show you. I don't think I showed you any of the boxes actually, but this is the oldest deck I have owned. Owned it for a very, 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 very long time. So, what is Gemini's intended action towards you? We have the Ace of Wands again. See what I'm talking about with offering the big stick? They're planning on offering you the stick. If this is a female, they're offering to stroke your stick. Let's just tell it the way it is. Then what else? What other cards do we have? We have the King of Cups. The thing about the King of Cups is it feels a lot of deep emotions. This is, water energy, depth, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups has a lot of deep, turbulent sometimes emotions. But he doesn't allow his emotions to get the better of him. He does have control of his emotions. He does not, act out of rashfulness. He doesn't overreact. He doesn't go into drama. He's not into all that. He's very self-contained. He controls his emotions. He doesn't allow them to control him. Okay? So even though he may want to take action with you, he's going to think about it. He's going to put his time into it. He is probably going to continue with the lustful journey, but at the time, he's not, as far as a deeper commitment, he's just going to, look, he's just sitting on it right now. We have the Two of Cups, okay? So this is a soulmate, high-level soulmate, twin flame, however you resonate, divine counterparts, they're one true love, okay? They're intending to let this grow, as I said before, in the feelings. It still has to do with letting it grow and get there. Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, they're going to want to express this to you. They're going to want to bring you that clarity. It's over the Four of Pentacles, which has to do with just kind of not expressing it, like the King of Cups, not really saying anything. But it's like it's over this. So they're getting over their feelings of vulnerability, and they're going to become victorious when they start expressing how they want to build this relationship up. So they've put a lot of thought into it. They've actually sat there and thought about it, and their intentions are to actually start expressing that to you and give you some clarity and to make you quit wondering all the time. What is my Gemini doing? What's his intentions? What is the actions? Clarifying the Ace of Wands. We have Makita, she who sees, observe, perceive, scrutinize. So, to clarify the Ace of Wands with the Makita, it's like I'm sensing that your person wants to give you this offering. They're wanting you to see that it's more than just lust. Okay, they're wanting you to recognize that it's not just sex for them. Okay, to clarify the King of Cups, we have Shayla, she who creates, creativity, originality, spontaneity. So, and that's another good thing about the water energy, is they are very creative. So he's sitting there thinking of how a creative way to express this to you, not just the usual, like on Valentine's Day, everyone feels like they have to get sent, like for example, you're sitting in the office and everyone's getting roses and bouquets and chocolates and cards and things delivered, and a lot of people are in competition about that. They don't want that kind of humdrum crap in this connection. They want to do something original. So that's why they're just kind of holding it in right now. They're just thinking about it, trying to figure out what they want to do about it. Okay, to clarify the Two of Cups, okay, we have eclat. I don't She who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. But with it clarifying the Two of Cups, I'm seeing it as they're wanting to bring victory into this connection. They're wanting to bring it into something. They're willing to, they're willing to fight for you if they have to. By any means, they're going to fight for this. They're very passionate about it. They're going to do whatever it takes. So I hope this resonated for those of you that's watching for your Gemini lover. Thank you so much for spending time with me. You have a great day. Bye-bye.